HD. And okay, let's start. So, well, first thing, thank you for coming today. It's not too much people today, but I guess it will be okay. So, well, today we are going to create one app with MovingCube, and it's going to be one app for those who want to make money with MovingCube. Basically, it will be an app showing some pictures about Halloween. Okay, and then users will have the option for sharing the picture, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, or to download it, okay, in order to use it as wallpaper for their phones, okay? So, well, in the past, we used to offer these webinars to show you functionalities of MovingCube, but now we are like doing real examples, okay? And after the webinar, we will publish this app on Google Play. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time explaining small details or how to change the size of some picture or things like that. Okay, because I assume that you already know the basics. Okay, but anyway, if you get lost at some point, just let me know using the chat. Okay, and maybe I can repeat or explain with more detail what I'm doing. Okay, so there will be some things that I will do them fast. Okay, we should be like 50 minutes, something like that, 1 hour maximum. Okay, today is going to be a simple app. Okay, so we shouldn't have problems. Okay, so well, first let's make introductions. Here with me we have Victor. Okay, he is in our support department and he will be here helping me with the chat. Okay, so in case you have any questions, you can use the chat. Okay, and my name is Ignacio. I'm one of the co-founders of MovingCube and I'm based in San Francisco in California. Okay, so in case you need a contact person in the States, I guess that's me. Okay, I'm really bad with emails anyway, so yeah, if I don't answer, please insist. Okay, so okay, let's start. Let's use English language. So okay, I will start my app. I click here and create my app. And well, since this week we have an important update on MovingCube, because in the past when, let me go to Google Play, when you created an app with MovingCube, let me show you, I don't know, this one for example. You see all our apps, or all the apps created with MovingCube had this Android package name that said com.movingcube.android.1 code. Okay, the thing is that that's not a really good solution for app positioning on Google Play. Okay, so normally it's better if you add the name of the app here, like Halloween.pictures, things like that. Okay, because it normally helps Google to find your app. Okay, so since this week we changed this Android package name generation system, and now we are using the name of your app, okay, in the Android package name. Okay, so the first name that you enter here is going to be used as the Android package name. Okay, and also for the iOS bundle name. Okay, so you should, for the first name, you should use keywords. Okay, and then you will be able to change the name in the future. Okay, so I'm just going to write Halloween pictures, photos, share, for example. Okay, and then I will have these 4 keywords in my Android package name. Okay, and after this I will change the name. Okay, I will create it. Okay, so well, I'm not going to spend time on the icon now. Okay, I will do it after the webinar. I guess I will use entertainment and English. Okay, you should also add some description, but I don't have time now for do it. Okay, then I will activate the cloud because I'm going to use it. And let's start with the app. Okay. Well, basically, I think I have some examples. No, not here. Let me check. Yeah, I have some. Basically, I want to do something like this. Okay. I just say an intro screen, then it will show pictures about Halloween and two buttons for going to the previous image or the next image, and then a share button and a save button. Okay. So let me upload all my resources first. I will open the resource manager. Okay, and I'm just going to drag and drop them. Okay. Then I also have some Halloween photos here. Where was them? Oh, sorry. Where was I? Here. Okay, I have these photos. So let me create a folder, and I'm going to upload some of them. For example, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, that should be okay, I guess. Yeah, I will upload them. 8 pictures. Okay, well, it can take some time. Okay, but now it's done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures. Okay, so my idea, normally this type of apps, you can use only local images. Okay, so that maybe you create one app with, let's say, 30 pictures. Okay, and you won't update them. Okay, that's okay. That's one type of app that you can create. But some users prefer to use remote images. So they put all the images on a server and they use an online database so that they can upload the content, update the content frequently, change the images. Okay. So I'm going to use a combination. Okay. I will use a local database, but in that local database, I will have some items with local pictures and then some items with online pictures. Okay. So yeah, well, I have my local pictures here. Okay. So now I'm going to start with an intro screen. Okay. And I will explain why. So basically my app in this example will have one screen. It will be a database type screen. Okay. But I also want to have an intro screen. Okay. And intro screens are really important in case you want to make money. Okay. Because, you know, when you launch your app on the phone, okay, the app will connect with the ad server. Okay. So our ad server connects with AdMob, connects with a startup, connects with AirPost, with Apodil. I mean, we connect with different ad networks. Okay. So it's better if you give the app some time to access all these ad networks. Okay. So that you will get an advertisement back. Okay. So if you want to make money, you should put always an intro screen. Okay. To let the app optimize the advertisement library. Okay. So normally with 20 seconds, 30 seconds should be enough. Okay. So I'll have this intro screen with a start button. Okay. So yeah, let's make the whole app background color black. Okay. And then for this main screen, I will have only for this screen. Okay. I will have a background image and I will use this one. Okay. I have the image on the background, and then I'm going to use one header, but in this screen I won't be using a bar. I just will use an image element. Okay, this is because I want the background color behind the bar. Okay, so I'm using an element, not a bar. Okay, and then I will add a transparent image in order to add some space. Let me check. I think I have some transparent image here. Okay. Okay, now I have this image. Let's do it smaller, and then I will add the start button. Okay, which is this one, this image that says start browsing scary pics. Okay, so well, I use this transparent image because I don't like to use separators. Okay, because they are too small. So if I want to add a big space, you have to add a lot of separators. But separators are different on every phone. Okay, so you cannot really control the height of the separation. Okay, so it's better to use a transparent image so that you can really control the space. Okay. Then I will have, let me create a new screen. I will call it pictures, for example. Okay. So this button will have the action go to screen, and then it will go to pictures. Okay, so this is my intro screen. Okay, they have to press this button on the middle. Okay, so that's all. Then we are giving some time to the app to load advertisements. Okay, then I have my pictures screen. It will be a data view. Well, before adding content, I will add a timer to this screen, 1 millisecond, and I will use the action interstitial, okay? Because I want them to, whenever they come back to this screen, I want to launch a full screen interstitial, okay? Let's remove. So, okay, first thing, we have to define a database. Okay, let's use pictures as a name. And then basically, I only need 3 fields. Okay. I will have one field for the local image. It will be image type. Then I will have another field for remote image. It will be basically a remote image, and then I'll have the URL of the image, which is going to be text. Okay, and I'm using these 3 fields because I want to combine local pictures with cloud pictures and also with Dropbox pictures. Okay, so that you can check 3 options, right? And then I'll have the field URL, and that's for the download option. Okay, I want my users to be able to download the high quality picture in case they want to use it as a wallpaper. Okay, so, and also for sharing. Okay, so I'll use this and then accept. Okay, so in this example, we don't need any filters. We only need one detail view. Okay, that's it. And then, well, we will need 2 bars. Okay, I'm going to add one header bar just to make it nicer. So let's create one header bar. And I will put it in this screen on the top. And basically it's going to be one image, the same as before. This one, and with a black background. Okay, so this is my header. Okay. Then I'll need the content of this screen. Okay, and basically I have these two fields, the local image and the remote image. Okay, I can use both. Okay, so I will put both here. But the thing is that in some items of my database, I will have local image, but in other items, I will have remote image. Okay, and the other one will be empty. Okay, so I won't have two images on the screen. Okay, I will really have one. Okay, because some items will have the first one and some items will have the second one. Okay, so in case one item is missing like the remote image, then this element will be non-existent. Okay, so that's enough. And then I'll have my navigation bar. Okay, but in this case, I need to have the bar included in the detail view, okay, not in the whole screen. So instead of using the third tab, I'm going to use the fourth one. Okay, you see that you have the bar manager here and you have it here. Okay, if you use it from the fourth bar, then you will add bars only to the view. Okay, so I will use navigation bar and I will have it on the bottom. Okay, so I will have it here, but let's edit the bar. Well, basically, I need to have one table with 4 buttons. Okay, I will have the previous and next buttons. Okay, I will add my previous image here, and for this image I will use the action previews. Okay, so I have actions previous and next. Okay, basically what they do is changing the active item of the database. Okay, so when I start my app, okay, and this screen, the pictures screen, then the first item of the database will be on the screen. Okay, because I'm using a detailed screen, a detailed view, which only shows one item. Okay, so if I use previous or next actions, then I will be able to navigate through all the database. Okay, I will change the selected item. So yeah, I use previous here. Let's change the background color of the whole bar. Okay, and then let's add another button. It will be the next button, and the action will be next. Okay, right. So, well, in the middle, I'm going to add 2 more buttons, but I will add them inside another table. Okay, because I want them to be smaller. Let's make 45, 10, and 45. Then I will add one icon here. It will be the save button, and then I'll have the share button. Wait. No. Wait, I cannot edit my. Oh, I removed the whole table. Okay, let's try one more time. Save button, and then share button. Okay, now I'll make this table smaller. Okay, I will put it in the middle, and I will add some space. Okay, so that I have some margin between elements. Okay, and then I'll make this whole table. From the first table, I will use this alignment, vertical alignment. Okay, so my table in the middle stays there in the middle. Okay, and now I have to set actions for these two buttons. Okay, I'll edit them, then first the table and then the icon. So for the first one, I will use, I think, the action open URL. Okay. No, that is not working, I think, from here. Well, basically I will use, since the URL is included in the database and the field name is URL, you only need to use the name of the field between parentheses. Okay. So if I select open URL and then I put URL between parentheses, then my app will open the browser of the phone and will download the content there. Okay, so if it's a picture, it will download it. Okay, and it will save it in my gallery. Okay. So, well, that's for the first button. And for the second button, we are going to use the action share, and we will share also the URL of the picture. Okay. I'm not sure. Let's make a test. Instead of sharing the URL, I'm going to share the local image. Okay. And then I will share a remote image. Okay, I'm sharing two things, but since every item in the database will only have one, I guess it will only replace one of those. Okay, let's try this. It's only an experiment. Okay, if it doesn't work, I will change it. Okay, so here I have my bar. Okay, I have my screen designed, and finally I only have to enter some information in the database. Okay, so let's use some local images, the ones that I have loaded. So I have this first one, the graveyard, and then I need the URL, okay, for downloading. Okay, I'm going to use Dropbox. Okay, so I have these pictures here. Okay, I don't have that one. Let me upload it. This one. Well, you can use Dropbox, you can use the cloud, you can use your own server. It's up to you, okay? So in Dropbox, you can say share, and you get this link. You can use this link in the database, okay? But you have to check this. So this is the URL from Dropbox, okay? If you use this URL, okay, then it will, Dropbox will add some frame, so with Dropbox information, okay? So you have to change this parameter, the DL, which means direct link, I guess. You have to set it to 1, 0 by 1, okay? So, okay, let's keep doing more pictures. The goblin, and I don't have it here either. Let me upload it. Here I have the link. And again, lights, and this one's here. Well, I guess this is the most boring part of the webinar. It should only take like 2 minutes, okay? It's only 8 images. Okay, I guess before publishing on Google Play, I will add more images, okay? So the ghost, And pumpkins. This one. Okay, 3 more and we're done. Okay. Candles. I think this one is here. Okay, 2 more. This scary pumpkin. And this one's here. And the last local image will be this cat eyes, which is here. Okay, so now we have all our local images. Okay, and now we will use some images on the cloud. Well, it's basically going to be the same. I should select them as local images. I can do some example. Okay, let me go to the cloud. Here, go. And let's go to edit again. So this is my cloud. I'm going to upload, well, I have some images here already. But I think this is from a different app. I think I didn't close this session. Okay. Let me go again. Oh. Yeah, it was, the session on the cloud was open from a different app from the previous webinar. So those pictures were not from this app. Okay, let's try again. I just logged out. Okay, now I don't have pictures here. Okay, so let me upload like 2 pictures, maybe this one and the spider. Okay, so now these images are on the cloud. So if I go to the database, I can use them as local images. Okay, they won't be local images, but since they are on the cloud, okay, you can select them from the resource manager. You just pick cloud, and then you can select this one. And the URL will be this one. Okay. Then we'll have another image from the cloud, the spider. You see that if you select the resource manager, if you go to cloud, you see that this symbol is different. It's a cloud, and the local files are having this phone icon. Okay. So what's the spider? TV spider. Okay. So now I have some images from cloud, and then I will have, I also want some pictures directly from Dropbox. Okay, so I just get the link. For example, this cat. So I can use the same URL in both remote image and URL fields. Okay. And then let me add another one. I like this one. No, I like this one. This one's so scary. Again, remote image and also in the URL field. Okay. So that's it. That's all. Well, in the real app, I will add more pictures. Okay. It's always better to have like more. Now in this app, we'll only have 12. I will add more later. Okay. But I guess this is all we need. Okay, so let's publish the app and let's see what happens. Okay, and let's check if everything works. And since I have some, let me start publishing. It will take like 3 or 4 minutes to publish. Okay, but in the meantime, let me go back to edition. Okay, so let's explain again. You see that some items have a local image and some items have the remote image empty, and then there are opposite items. Okay, so in my view, in my detail view, I'm adding 2 pictures, the local image and the remote image, but only those items with a local image will show the local image element, and only those with the remote will show that. Okay. So yeah, let's check how's the publishing going. So it might take like 2 more minutes. So in the meantime, do you have any questions about this or that or anything? Since in the meantime, while we wait, you see that it only took me like half an hour, right? So yeah, this is a really fast app to create, and you can make money with that. I mean, well, in this example, I'm using Halloween. Of course, this app could have downloads from maybe September to November. Okay, it's a seasonal app. Okay, but I guess in June nobody will download a Halloween app. Okay, but well, maybe you can take advantage of seasonal apps because you can have a lot of downloads in those months. Okay, so yeah, you can have some seasonal apps and some non-seasonal apps, but the structure is always the same. Okay, so yeah, you can get this type of app and start creating like images for sharing love, or images to say I'm sorry, or images about happiness, about sadness, things like that, and normally they perform really good. Okay. Yeah, there's a question. Can you explain the Dropbox? Is that just a web page? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I thought everyone knew Dropbox. Well, Dropbox is a really famous website. It's not from us. I would love if I was the owner of Dropbox, of course, but I'm not. But it's something like Google Drive. Do you know Google Drive or OneDrive or Box? Or I mean, it's like having a hard drive on the cloud. Okay, so Dropbox is one of the most popular. Okay, so you can create an account for free. Okay, in Dropbox, and then you can synchronize your computer with Dropbox. Okay, so if you store pictures here and you have your computer synchronized, then you will see the pictures also in your computer, on your phone. Okay, so you just go to Dropbox.com and create an account. Okay. I think you have like, I'm not sure, maybe 2 gigabytes for free, and then you can go premium and have like 1 terabyte for only $10 a month, something like that. Okay. For a customer total, no, there's not, Jessica. No. Well, in case you want to do something more interactive with the user, you will have to add your own HTML and JavaScript code to the app. Okay. But we don't have the functionality of getting a picture from the gallery or from the camera. Okay, we should have that functionality soon. Okay, I hope next month maybe. Okay, or in 2 months. Okay, and then you will be able to create apps for letting users to share content. Okay. Yeah, it should work for Google Drive. Okay, I mean any server. If you can host your pictures on any server on the internet, and you have a URL, that allows you to download that picture, some public URL, then you can use it. I mean, I'm using Dropbox because I'm familiar with Dropbox, but you can use any server, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's refresh this. Maybe it's ready. What space do you allow for ads? Yeah, it's ready. Okay, let me install the app first. You have the link here in case you have an Android phone. You can use this link for downloading. Let me start downloading on my phone, okay? And I will show it to you with my cam, okay? And in the meantime, I can explain. Okay, well, normally we add some room for ads on every screen of your app, okay? Every screen of your app will have a banner ad on the bottom, okay? And then we also launch a full screen advertisement when your app is started, okay? And then you have the option to add more spaces, okay? I will show you in the app. Let me download. Okay. Okay, I'm almost there. One moment, it says download failed. Let me try again. Let me save some space. Okay, so let me start my web. I guess you can see my phone. So I'm starting the app. That is Halloween. My phone flies. Okay, so I know it's a little bit blurry, but I guess you can see it. So first I have my loading bar. Then I have this intro screen. So now you see I'm letting my app load advertisements. So see this is an ad banner. Every screen of the app will have an ad banner. Okay, so that's why I had this intro screen, okay, to let my app to load advertisements. Okay, then I have another ad space that you can, well, you can get rid of this one. I will explain how. This is slider on the right side. So if I click on it, then I will show another advertisement. It takes some extra time to load it. This is not good. Normally it's faster. I don't know what's happening. You see the advertisement, okay? And then if I click here, I will change to the second screen. And if there's some interstitial loaded, then it will display it, okay? You see? And this is the other advertisement that MovingCube forces, okay? And you make money with this, of course. I can close it, and now I'm on the app, okay? So I have my header bar. I have this picture. This one is local, so the loading time was really fast. Okay, so, and I have also an ad banner here, and I have my navigation bar. So, well, I can switch from next. So if I press here, I will go to the next picture, okay? I can navigate next, and previous, okay? So if I go to a cloud resource, this is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. This one is nice. And now if the next one will be on the cloud, so it will take some time to load. Now it's downloading the resource from the cloud. Okay. Then I think I have 3 from the cloud, or 2. I don't remember. Yeah, 2, I think. And so now if the next one will be directly from Dropbox. Okay, this one is in Dropbox. I think it was a bit faster from the Dropbox. So another one from Dropbox, and then if you are in the last item and you press next, you go to the first one. So, and if you are in the first one and you click previous, you go to the last one. Okay. Okay. So now I will press the download button. It will open the browser, but only for. No, it's not working. Oh. Okay. I think there's some bug on MovingCube. They are fixing it. So if you use database fields here, they won't work correctly. Okay, this is a bug. So if I share, I click here on share. I should share the URL, but it's only sharing this. No, it's not working either. So I think we have this bug today because, well, yesterday we uploaded a big change on MovingCube, but it seems that new bugs appeared. So if you add actions in the bar and you use content from the database, they are not replaced, but this should work correctly, I guess, tomorrow or maybe in 2 days. Okay. So my solution for now is going to be, I'm going to change, so I'm going to put the whole bar inside the view, not in a bar. Okay, so let me go here. I'm going to remove the bar from the view. Okay, let me open it. I'm going to copy the whole element, the whole table, and I will add it here on the view. Okay. So now it's not a bar. It looks like a bar, but it is not. So I'm going to put it on the top. So it is inside the view. Okay. Let me check all the actions. Open URL and save. Okay. So, okay, let's try again. Now it should work. The only thing, it will take again 3 or 4 minutes. Okay. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, let me check the chat. Yeah, you can choose. I mean, in this example, I'm using the cloud and also Dropbox because I just wanted to show you how to use the cloud. Okay, but I'm using 2 URLs. One is for the app for getting the image, and the other one is for downloading the image outside the app. Okay, and the thing is that, let me go back. I'm using 3 columns in my database. Because of this trick that I'm using, because I'm adding 2 images on my view. I'm using the local image and the remote image on the view. Okay, but I really want only 1 image to be displayed. Okay. Oh, sorry, I clicked here. So that's why I'm using 2 columns only for deciding which picture I want to display for each item. Okay, but since all of them have a URL on the server for the download, okay, for the for the download action, okay, if I was only using 2 columns, all of them would have a URL. Okay, so for those items with an local image, this view will also display the remote image. Okay, so that's what I want to use a 3rd field. Okay, so what are the standard areas for ads? I think I showed you. Well, you always have a banner ad on the bottom, Okay, every screen of your app will have a banner on the bottom. Then we also have this full screen advertisement. It always appears at the beginning of your app when you change from the first screen to the second. Okay, and then you can also, let me show you, and while it's being loaded, generated, you can go to info. Well, of course, if you want to make money with MovingCube, you have to go to info and you have to activate this service, monetize. Okay, and so now I will start making 70% of the revenue. Okay, and you can click go in order to configure. Okay, and do you mean this screen, Sonny? I guess so, right? Now, it changed. I mean, 2 weeks ago we changed our whole advertisement system. Okay, in the past you had to have an AdMob account, but now we are managing all the connections with different ad networks. So MovingCube is now an ad server, okay, and we are connecting with different ad platforms. Okay, so now we collect the money from all these ad networks, and then we will pay our user. Okay, so if you start making money, you will be able to see, if you access here, you can click here on reports, and you will see your earnings here. Okay, the number of impressions, the CPM. Okay, and then, well, all your apps, in case the ad format checkbox. Oh, yeah, okay, this only means this. Okay, so until 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we only had these two formats. We had the banner on every screen, and we have the interstitial, which is the full screen advertisement. Okay, but now you can have more formats. You can also have video. Well, it doesn't really make sense to activate it here, but it will display videos inside interstitials, and you have also this slider. Okay, so if you, well, the thing is that, well, you have this slider and then you have the on exit interstitial. So when you close the app, another full screen advertisement will be displayed. The fill rate is not really high now with this one, okay, but it will improve. So you should have it in all your apps in case you want to make money. The thing is that if you are on the standard plan of MovingCube, you can deactivate some formats, okay? In the past, you had the option to have one app with advertisement or without advertisement, okay? So if you selected with advertisement, then you had both formats, the banner and the interstitial, okay? But now if you are on the standard plan, you can activate or deactivate, I mean, each one of these formats, okay? So in case you only want banners, you can deactivate all of other ones, okay? Or if you only want interstitial, you can deactivate banners. So yeah, if you are making a game in HTML5, maybe you shouldn't have banners, okay? Because then you will have like clicks by error, and ad networks don't like that. Okay, so, well, it's okay. I guess that's all you needed to know. Let's go back to publish and see if it's finished. Yeah, it's finished. Now you can use, again, this URL, and I will install it again, and I will show you, okay? Let me download again. And I guess now it should work. Okay, let me use my... Okay. Okay, so again, my loading bar. And I have this button. Now I didn't see any, yeah, I see it, the full screen advertisement. Well, it's semi-transparent, but it's still a full screen. Okay, now instead of having my bar on the bottom, I have this element. Well, it goes with the scroll, okay? Because now it's not a bar anymore, it's just a table inside the view. Okay, but now if I click on download, it will open the full URL, okay? So, okay, now it opened on the browser, but it detected that it was a direct link, so it just downloaded. Okay, I guess it's here. No, it's downloading the picture. Okay, so it takes time. I guess it's too big. Okay, now my download is complete, and I can see the picture on my gallery. Okay. And I guess I can set it as my wallpaper. Yeah, I have all these options. Okay, can crop it, application, details, slideshow, set image. Yeah, I can use set image as, you know, wallpaper, lock screen, everything. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the app. And then I have the share button. If I click here, it sends the image. And now it will ask me, oh, I don't know if it's working. Yeah, maybe not. Because I used a remote image for sharing. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. I guess it's because the image, remote image. So, well, you can use in this action. Well, I'm not going to publish again the app, but I guess you should only go here, and instead of having this action with remote images, I guess because sometimes there's no content, maybe there was some error, okay? But you can share the URL as well. Okay, so people will be able to send this picture or the picture's URL through Facebook or through WhatsApp, Snapchat, any other app on the phone, okay? And the receiver would get the link, and if they click the link, then they will download the app, okay, from the source. So, well, I guess we did it, okay? And in less than 1 hour, I think this is my record, okay? So, yeah, so this is the app I wanted to show you. It was really basic. You saw that you can create this app in 20 or 30 minutes with MoppingCube. Maybe you will need more time to access or to find all images. Okay, you can use some free sources like freeimages.com. And here, this is where I took all the pictures. Okay, you can get free, royalty-free pictures here. Okay, you just look for Halloween. You get thousands. Okay, let me share with you. I have some other sites where you can have free content. Some of them you need to tell the name of the author in your app. Okay, here you have. You can find free images, so you can create apps from images. There's one called Unsplash, which is great because they allow you even to modify pictures and things like that. And can we watch this lesson on YouTube? Yes, well, you will be able to watch this lesson in our website. there's a webinar section. Okay, or if you go to bigmarket.com/mobbingcube. Ah, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn off the camera. Okay, now I guess you see my screen. Okay, yeah, I was saying that you will be able to watch this lesson, I guess tomorrow in bigmarket.com/mobbingcube. Okay. Okay, thank you, Sunny. See you next time. So yeah, basically this is it. So well, this was a basic app. I would recommend to make it a little bit more complex if you want to make money, okay? Because basically we only use one screen, okay? But normally if you have like several screens, you can launch full screen interstitials between one screen and another, okay? So I think it was 2 weeks ago, we had a similar webinar. We made one app for sharing quotes, okay, like famous quotes or proverbs. So you can check that webinar, okay, because in that one, instead of having only one screen, we had 5 different screens, okay? And instead of having one next and previous, with the action next and previous, those next and previous buttons had the action go to screen. Okay, so from first screen, if you clicked on next, you could go to second screen, then to third screen, then to fourth screen. Okay, and maybe on the 8th screen, I had this full screen interstitial action. Okay, so people could browse my pictures. Okay, and after 8 pictures, they will see an advertisement. Okay, so that way I can make more money. Okay, it's always good to have more than one advertisement. Okay, because if you only use the one that we put at the beginning, it's not the most efficient advertisement. Okay, so if you want to make money, you should use the action interstitial in other parts of your app. Okay, it will help you make more money. Of course, you shouldn't put an interstitial on every screen of your app, okay, because then that will annoy your users and you will get bad reviews of your app, so less downloads in the future, okay? But yeah, you can every minute or every 2 minutes in the app, you should launch a full screen interstitial, okay? Okay, and I think that's all. I'm not sure. Do you have any questions? No questions? Good. I mean, it would be good as well if you had questions, but if you don't have questions, it's because you learned a lot today, and I'm a good teacher. I know my English sucks, but yeah, I'm anxious too. Yeah, I made a proposal to our technical team, and I told them how to do it, but I know they are quite busy lately doing some improvements, so I hope they can do it. I hope this year, okay, maybe in November, maybe in December, I don't know. But okay, so if you don't have any questions, um, I guess I can stop recording. Well, let me tell you, in case, just one question. Are you using MovingCube because you want to make money, or you want to make like apps for businesses or for your own business? Apps for business. Okay. Well, then, today's webinar was focusing, apps for making money. But I mean, all the things you learned today, they are also useful for business apps. Okay, basically how to add bars, how to load remote images, how to use share actions, or how to download content. You know, you can use that as well. Well, if you want to teach, you mean to students, or because we have an educational plan, so if you are teaching students, okay, then our educational plan might allow you to use the standard plan for free. For your students, okay. Great. So in case you have any questions, you can always send us an email in case you need to know how to use some functionality, because, well, we are really interested in you, our users, creating better quality apps always. So yeah, just let us know. And the more we can help, we will be happy to do it. Okay, so I'm to order food also. When the features with cell phone camera? Well, I was saying I don't really know when. I'm trying to push our technical department, so in fact it's really easy to use. So we could have a first version, I guess, this year. Okay, it will only work for web modules. So if you add your own module in your app, I'm not sure if you know that you can. I mean, we offer some functionality. But in case you need some extra functionality, you can develop your own functionality in MobileCube with HTML and JavaScript. Okay, so the camera function will be available first for JavaScript. Okay, if you add your own module, and I guess in the future we will add it as a native functionality. Okay. We will let you know. Okay, as soon as we have it, I guess we will send a newsletter. Okay. Well, in case you want to take orders from the app, I would recommend. Well, you can develop it on HTML and JavaScript, but you can also use. I think this. You have this company called FormGet, where you can create online forms in HTML, and I think they have some forms to order food. Okay, so you can create it with FormGet, and then you can put it inside your app with web screen. Okay, so you can embed that your formula inside a web screen on MobileCube. And there's also another one which is really good, which is called Typeform. Yeah, Typeform. This one makes incredible forms. I haven't checked if they have, let's see, forms for ordering food. Maybe they have them. Let's see examples. Survive, non-interest pay. Yeah, they have payments. So I guess you can also, yeah, order from. Yeah, perfect. And I will recommend this one because they are becoming really great. They are a Spanish startup, but they recently got funded from some Silicon Valley investors. So I guess they will become bigger and bigger. Okay, I think they got like $11 million. So yeah, so you can create great forms. This is the best one that I ever seen. Okay, they are really nice and yeah, they are great. Maybe you could do a webinar on this. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, because we need ideas for webinars, and yeah, I really think that's a really great idea. because we have some users that are always asking us for how to create a form for ordering food. But yeah, I guess we could have it. I will try to speak with them, and maybe we can have like a webinar together. Okay, so they can explain you also how to create that. Jot form. I don't know that one. I will try. But I tried Typeform and it works really perfectly in MobileCube. So it adapts all the content. Okay, so I guess the other ones, if they are using responsive mobile websites, then they should fit perfectly in MobileCube. Okay. So yeah, okay. If you don't have any more questions, then I guess it's time to say bye. Any more questions? No? Okay, so thanks everyone for being with us this hour, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, and thanks Victor, he was supporting us from Spain. So I guess it's too late there. And yeah, have a nice end of the week. Bye.